Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve. Because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
No good from Irving. Here's Anunoby. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Irving passes to Doncic. Back to Irving. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Hart, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Irving for three. Rebounded by Hart.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Adebayo kicks to DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
DiVincenzo against Irving. The pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding, finding open teammates.
Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? That they like the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
But still early. I mean, they've just got to trust their offense and work to get stops.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On the wing, Doncic. This game he had 34 points.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Mavericks trail by 9. Exum with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Going inside. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. And it's Doncic missing.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And the Knicks miss again. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 10. On the wing, Doncic. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes.
This guy is a tremendous shot maker. That really was a tough bucket from Luka Doncic.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Hart, no good. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to Memphis. Exum hits the three-point bomb. Exum's got 5 now.
a total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Hart finds Adebayo. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. It's up a 3. Irving can't hit.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Some nice passing by New York here. A 3 for DiVincenzo.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Doncic, no good.
The defense there got away with a major collapse.
Donte DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Green is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report. Here's Hardaway driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hardaway has got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Achua. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
Mavericks trail by 8. And here is Irving. He's got 7. Hardaway for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Outside, Green, beyond the arc. Good on the triple.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Achua kicks to Brunson. Over Kleber, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Green finds Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Over Brunson. And it's Irving missing. The Knicks leading by 10. Robinson dishes to Bogdanovic. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Second chance shot. Shoots from 8. Out to Brunson. Off target from outside. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Irving. To the paint. Kleber against Bogdanovic. Kleber, the pass to Irving. Shoots over Brunson. Dallas again missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
In the corner, Irving with it. Dallas again missing. New York leading by 12. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And a new group in for the Knicks. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Hartenstein. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. Anunoby, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Donte DiVincenzo in for Duncan Robinson. Here's Irving. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Adebayo kicks to Hart. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mavericks trail by 16. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by New York. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anunoby passes to Hart. It's over Exum, and again it's New York.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Doncic outside. Wide open look. The Knicks pull it in. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Knicks out front, running away with this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for tuning in.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, even though they're ranked a bit higher, the talent on both teams is somewhat comparable. Could come down to which side controls it.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Knicks.
They've had that ball hopping, keeping the defense.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here are the Knicks now on the court for the Knicks. They've got Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Now Irving. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Brunson outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Gafford kicks to Irving, and stolen by DiVincenzo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Outside Irving. Will it go? Connects. The jumper drops. Irving's got 11 points.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And I think for the Knicks, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was. And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. 14 points for him.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
And they pick up 2. And that's 17 points for Josh Hart.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Nobody near Irving. Off target from 3-point range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Irving for 3. In the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic typically is matched up against guards or wings, yet with his size, they have trouble keeping him off the board.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Doncic outside. Tries again. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
And Brunson, here we go. And it's in there.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10. And Camper throws it down.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Brunson. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 22 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Brunson, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The shot by Irving. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Exum. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the New York Knicks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them And what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Hardaway is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Green. Then there's Washington. And it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. A three ball. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. And that one's on target from the wing. Brunson's got 15 points here in the second half. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Hardaway against Robinson. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
Outside, Robinson passes it to Brunson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Hardaway. Irving kicks to Green. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From deep, Brunson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Brunson's got 30.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Irving surveying the floor. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Robinson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the shot goes down.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. He gets that one. Brunson's got 32 points.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Green with a screen on Hart. Hardaway against Robinson. Hardaway, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Brunson, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Hardaway. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Milton's checked in. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Irving. Dallas again missing. Here's New York. Down low. New York moving it around. Here's Achua. From outside, off the mark. And so here is Dallas. 13 feet away. And that one's good, Irving.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Driving inside. Bucket is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get.